Hey guys, so I am about to watch Seulgi and IRENE, or is it IRENE and Seulgi? Hold on, let me check. Okay, IRENE and Seulgi. I don't know if that's the order you have to say it in, but that is how it's written, so I'm just gonna say IRENE and Seulgi. Although for me, it kind of feels better to say Seulgi and IRENE for some reason. But anyway, I'm about to watch IRENE and Seulgi's Monster MV. I've been hearing a lot about this. Like, first of all, a lot of people were like so excited when they announced this Red Velvet subunit. And a lot of people were just like waiting for this MV to come out. I personally wasn't just like counting the seconds until this MV came out just because I'm not like a super hardcore Red Velvet stan. I mean, I like them obviously. Actually, I don't think there are any K-pop groups that I dislike. I'm just not like obsessed with Red Velvet. I do like them. I like a lot of their songs. But since so many people are like raving about this and we're like talking about it, I just figured I would do a reaction to it. I can't wait to see what all of the hype is about. I kind of have high expectations just because of how everyone has been talking about it. I'm a little bit late to this as always. I think it's been out for like a week now. I know it's probably awkward and distracting to have my mic in frame like this wobbling around because I'm sitting on my bed and then I have a little table and then I have my computer and the mic sitting on that. But I have been having so much trouble with my audio lately, and I found that the mic just has to be a lot closer to my mouth in order for the audio to sound better. So yeah, just try to ignore it. It's not really a problem whenever I'm reacting to the MV because then the video covers the mic. But before and after the MV, you're just gonna have to try your best to ignore it, although me talking about it might have made you notice it if you didn't already. If so, I'm sorry. But anyway, let's go ahead and watch this MV. I painted my toenails like an hour ago and I guess they weren't completely dry because now there's polish stuck to my bed where my big toe was. So sad. Now I have to redo them. Ugh. I thought it had been plenty of time for them to dry, but I guess not. Red Velvet, IRENE and Seulgi, Monster, Lego. Oh god, she's crawling. Oh my god. It's been like 2 seconds and I feel like I'm already dying. Look at her eyeliner and her dark lipstick. I'll crack every joint in my body. Same. Ooh. Oh my god, I didn't know that I needed this so much. Ooh, what is with K-pop lately? Lesbian rights. How can she look so like pure and innocent one minute and then super sexy the next? Oh my god, look at the backup dancers. Oh, I'm not one of those like obsessive shippers, but like if they were a real couple, I would be all for it. Oh, that's really pretty. Oh, she has a gun? Don't shoot me. You can shoot me after this video is over. Ooh. Ooh, do y'all need me to leave you two alone for a bit? Actually, I'd prefer to stay and watch, if that's okay. Ooh, those blue contacts look so natural on IRENE. I love the backup dancers part right there. It's like so extra. Excuse me. What the f was that? No bad intentions. I'm small but dangerous. Who would refuse me? These lyrics. Oh, Seulgi. And look, she has monolids, so for anyone who has monolids and you think that they're ugly, or anyone who thinks that they're ugly, Exhibit A. They're beautiful and you don't have to get double eyelid surgery. Ooh! I keep watching the backup dancers a lot too. This dubstep sound. Ooh! I need to see like the dance practice for this ASAP.
I'm a little monster.
Oh my god, that ending pose. Okay, so I see what all of the hype was about. That was just like so sexy, so powerful, so dark. I really like the dark concept a lot. I didn't really have any set expectations for the concept or anything, but that kind of was different from what I would expect. I actually didn't watch any of the teasers or anything, which is kind of hard to believe considering how much I've been hearing about this, but I'm kind of glad that I didn't. I've said this before, but I kind of like being surprised and not knowing what to expect at all. The few times that I have watched teasers, it didn't like ruin it for me, but I just prefer to go into it blindly, not knowing what the song is gonna sound like or like the concept. I mean, I kind of knew what the concept would be because I mean it's called Monster, so I wasn't expecting something super cute and bubbly, but I didn't expect it to be like so sexy. And I'm loving this whole like lesbian rights theme that seems to be happening a lot in K-pop lately, like with Idols, oh my god, and a few other MVs that I just can't think of right now because I can only see IRENE and SEULGI in my mind. Although in a way it does kind of like fetishize lesbian relationships and just like girl on girl action, so it could kind of like be a good and a bad thing. Like it's good to show it, although they are kind of doing it to be sexy and not actually supporting like gay rights or anything like that. And I just think it's wrong that a lot of people would like think this is sexy but then they still have homophobic beliefs, if you know what I'm saying. So I think it's good if it could like normalize things like that, but bad if they're just using it as like a gimmick. So I'm a little torn. Like I said, it could be good if like it could normalize seeing like girls and guys interacting in this way, but I feel like there's a double standard. Like a lot of people think that when two girls are like kissing each other or something that it's sexy, and then when two guys do it they're like, ew, gross, I don't want to see that, don't do that in public. And I think that's wrong. So without getting like too deep into it, I just want to say yes, of course that was sexy and I like seeing it, but it just kind of brings up the issue of girl on girl action just to be sexy to guys or just to be sexy, and just using that as a tool without actually like standing up for the LGBT community. I'm having a really hard time putting it into words, but I hope that you know what I mean. Just using this stuff to be sexy while still being prejudiced towards gay people. But anyway, I've talked about that for like 5 effing minutes. Totally did not plan to do that, by the way, so I apologize. I see like what all the hype was about. It was actually hard to not just sit there in silence with my mouth hanging wide open watching it the whole time. It just felt so intense and so captivating and so sensual. It really drew me in. It was just like pleasurable for my eyes to watch, and props to those backup dancers because they kept actually stealing my attention from SEULGI and IRENE, which is hard to do, but they were just like killing it in the background. And part of that is because the choreography was slightly different for the dancers in a lot of places than it was for SEULGI and IRENE, but SEULGI and IRENE definitely had a lot of moments too that I was like, dang, like how did I never know that I needed this in my life? Like this is everything right now. I'm living for it. I'm gonna have to go back and watch that several more times for research. I'm kidding. Also just to look at the lyrics better, because how are you supposed to be reading lyrics with all of that stuff going on in the video, especially your first time watching it? Actually, I might have to just watch a lyrics video because I don't know if I can focus on reading words while they're like doing all of that up in there. So yeah, that was really good. I really liked it. I definitely am about to go look up like live stages and dance performance videos and dance practices. Do they have a dance practice? I want to see every bit of the dance. And sorry I went off on that tangent earlier about like girls kissing just to look hot to guys and stuff like that, even when they're not really attracted to girls. But it was recently Pride Month, so I was watching videos about like people talking about that and how bisexual women are misunderstood and that they're just saying, oh, you just pretend to like girls because guys think it's hot, or you know, or that it's just a phase, or basically like stuff like that. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!
I'm a little monster. I'm a little monster.